Look, Apple stayed silent for almost 6 years, and then suddenly AirPods Max too. And here's the main question. Is this really an upgrade or just marketing for $549? Because on the outside, they've barely changed, but on the inside, it's a whole different story. Today, we're going to compare the AirPods Max 2 with the first generation AirPods Max. And I'll be honest with you, whether it's even worth upgrading at all. Hey everyone, it's Mike here. In this video, we're going to talk about the new AirPods Max 2. So make yourself comfortable. Give this video a like. Let's get started. The AirPods Max first came out back in 2020, and at the time, they were some of the best headphones on the market. Then there was an update, but honestly, it was just USB-C and some new colors. And only now, after all these years, Apple has made a real update. And here's the most important thing, the new H2 chip. The old AirPods Max had the H1 chip, and it just couldn't handle the latest features anymore. But the H2 is the same chip that's in the AirPods Pro 2. Plus, it's got powerful sound processing and new algorithms. And that's exactly what brings almost all the new upgrades. Basically, this isn't just an update, it's a whole new generation in terms of technology. Now here's the most interesting part. The first AirPods Max were already top-notch when it came to noise cancellation, but the market didn't stand still. Sony and Bose have really caught up. And now Apple claims noise cancellation is 1.5 times more powerful. What does that mean in practice? Planes, trains, cars, the road, city noise, all of that gets blocked out even more effectively now. And now this is where the Max 2 really climbs back to the top. The transparency mode has also been upgraded. And honestly, even in the first version, it was one of the best out there. But now voices sound even more natural with less of that digital effect. So you actually forget you're even wearing headphones. Now, about the sound. The first AirPods Max already sounded really awesome. A 40mm driver, Apple's signature acoustics, they're still competing with the best out there. But with the Max 2, they added a new amplifier, improved detail, and stronger bass. On the plus side, you get a better soundstage, better instrument separation, and cleaner mids and highs. So while the sound isn't revolutionary, it's noticeably cleaner and more precise. Let's talk about the features that weren't there before. And this is where it gets really interesting, because the first AirPods Max were seriously lacking in features, but the Max 2 got all the latest ones. Adaptive audio, automatic balance, conversation awareness, voice isolation, personalized volume, and even head gestures for Siri. Yeah, you just nod or shake your head. Another wow feature from the update, and this one is totally unexpected, is live translation. So you can talk to someone in another language completely in real time. But here's the catch, you need an iPhone with Apple Intelligence. News for creators. Apple says they've improved the sound recording quality, like for podcasts, interviews, vocals. Honestly, professionals won't use this, but for YouTube, travel, or streaming, it's totally fine. Let's talk about the design. And here's where it gets controversial. The design hasn't changed at all. It's still the same aluminum, the mesh, the heavy body. And yeah, that weird case is still here too. Personally, I see that as a downside. Apple could have at least refreshed the look of the case a little. An interesting and nice thing is that the price stayed the same, $549. And that matters because the price didn't go up, but it didn't go down either. For comparison, these AirPods Max one that I've been using for 6 years have great sound, decent ANC, but outdated features. AirPods Max 2 offers us the new H2 chip, top-notch ANC, a bunch of new features, and smarter sound. And all users like me are asking the same question. Is it worth upgrading your beloved AirPods Max 1 to the AirPods Max 2? Let's talk about that in more detail. If you have AirPods Max 1 and they are already worn out, scratched, maybe dirty, or maybe they don't sound as good anymore, or maybe you got them wet, or you just haven't taken good care of them and they're clearly showing their age, then yes, it's worth upgrading. But if they're working perfectly, if nothing has gotten loose over time, if after 6 years they've held up great, all the buttons work, every single switch works, the brackets are holding up amazingly, everything works flawlessly. If yours are in just as good condition, then you can wait for the next update. But if you don't have them yet, then you should definitely get the AirPods Max. 2. By the way, there's something I'd like to point out about the AirPods Max. 1. Friends, when I bought these headphones, as soon as they went on sale, I was definitely drawn to this beautiful light white color. But I didn't think ahead. Let me explain what I mean. The ear cushions. After 6 years, just look at what they've turned into. Yeah, of course, you can buy replacement ones, and they're easy to swap out. You just attach them here with magnets and switch them out. But that's an extra expense. And Apple didn't mention that right away either. I'll tell you this, if you're willing to shell out for new ear cushions, then the light color is for you. If you want to save money and stick with the original ones, then darker colors are a better choice. They're much more practical. So to sum up, I can say this. AirPods Max 2 isn't about a new design, it's about the technology. And Apple finally did what they should have done a long time ago. Updated the internals, improved the sound quality and the noise cancellation. And they definitely pulled it off. Let me know in the comments if you're planning to get the new AirPods Max too, and what you think of the AirPods Max in general. Are they overrated or top-notch? So give this video a like and don't forget to subscribe to the channel because we've got a full test, review, and comparison of the AirPods Max coming up. This was Mike with you. See you next time.